Okay, we're getting into the Christmas spirit here. It's time to start thinking about ordering your fresh produce for Christmas if you're a buyer. And of course, we see in the stores Christmas oranges. Here's the first Christmas orange, middle of November, out of China. And this is the bane of my existence, so I'm very biased, I have to admit. Christmas oranges, mandarins out of China. Let's take a taste. Absolutely disgusting. I'm not eating that. Okay, I'll get out my trusty sushi knife, and we're going to take a look at caracaras out of South Africa. You see the beautiful color in the caracara, deep orange. That's the lycopene in a caracara orange. A little different than a navel, but generally pretty tasty piece of fruit. And that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful piece of fruit. Then we've got some satsumas with the leaves on, and really nice piece of fruit. Satsuma out of California, new crop. Let's peel that. It's a peelable orange. There's so many good pieces of citrus out there. So many good oranges out there. There's no reason to eat a bad one. And something that tastes like wood or cardboard. California Sat, absolutely rock star. Really good. And then the navel. See the California navel, you can see on the blossom end. Just check that. That's where the styler happens, but a double blossom inside. Let's cut the California navel a little thicker. You got to cut this one, unfortunately. Not quite as brilliant as the caracara. These are new crop navels out of California. Once again, beautiful piece of fruit. Really nice. So lots of great options in the orange crop out there from around the world, whether they're from Spain, South Africa, California, all parts of the southern hemisphere growing beautiful oranges. You don't have to settle for the oranges with no taste. We're on the home page of BloomIQ's mobile app. We're going to go into real-time data and insights and go right down to the commodity planner, where you can see we're looking at conventional oranges and 38 different regions that BloomIQ is covering over the course of the year. And this is going to get a lot easier when we have the web app up and going in a month. You'll be able to drill down much easier on one screen. But you can see all the alternatives for great tasting oranges: Brazil, Australia, South Africa, California, many different alternatives to provide great fruit into the marketplace. I talked about the Chinese oranges lacking taste in November. That happens. We need to be careful with that. Morocco and Spain oftentimes comes in with early clementines. They picked green. They try and degreen them, but they come in with very little taste. And they just it's just a downer when you get a piece of fruit like that, when you know that they could be so good. So I remember the Japanese oranges, they always get picked at the right time, and who doesn't wait for the Japanese mandarins to come in? What a great Christmas orange that is. So let's take a look at organic oranges and what's in the marketplace. This is a really big deal for California, organic, and this time of the year. Let's go on a month-to-month basis. You can see that Satsumas, navels, caracaras, all in September, October, November. There's lots of volume starting to come in, and good alternatives there for great fruit out of the California region, both conventional and organic. So no reason to tolerate bad fruit. It would be my dream and my Christmas present to the globe if I could stop November green fruit from oranges entering the marketplace, and making sure that people had an incredible eating experience. Download the app at BloomIQ.io. Tell us how you're using it, how you're using alerts, how you're using BIC, our large language model, what you're doing in analytics. We'd love to hear from you. Later in the week, bringing more clarity to the fresh produce market, I'll be focusing on cucumbers and tomatoes.